Hello everyone, it is Smokin Dave. Thanks for checking out my channel. Today I am going to attempt to show you in real time my trials and tribulations spatchcocking a turkey. Got my trusty shears here. They're okay. I'll talk more about them in a little bit. This is Christmas morning, very early. You're going to get to see me fumble around spatchcocking this turkey. It came out incredible. I gotta say, brining is well worth the little bit of a mess, the little bit of the trouble, a little bit of planning. I know if you're watching this channel, you're probably a dude, and us dudes are not known for our planning skills. But if you can remember the night before to get this thing under a brine, your patience will be rewarded, to quote Alton Brown, one of my inspirations. So, the reason I'm making this video is because if you've ever watched a food show and they spatchcock poultry, they seem to be able to do it just effortlessly. Let's listen to the crunch. So you can see right here, I'm having a little bit of trouble. By the way, I'm editing the audio later on. So I kind of punt, I go to the other side, get the low-hanging fruit of those thinner ribs that are easy to snip through. And I'm going to struggle a little bit more. That's really what I wanted to show you. Spatchcocking's not too hard, but it's definitely a little bit tougher than they show on TV with their smooth camera edits. A word about my kitchen shears. These are okay. What you want with kitchen shears that you're going to be cutting through bones is you want a lot of leverage. And you can just kind of tell by looking at the dimensions of the shears. If the handle part is longer after or before the hinge or the pivot and yeah, I'm dancing with the backbone now that I got it out. The handles are longer than the cutting part of the shears, you're going to get more leverage. These are okay. I think I do have some legit poultry shears, but I think I lost them in the divorce. Either that or I just don't know where they are. All right, now I'm going to get all chiropractic on it. I shouldn't be using the tip to cut the membrane to get the keel bone out, but I've done it with chicken before and it works just fine. The membrane snipped up fine, but the keel bone, as you'll see, just didn't want to come out. It's okay, I left it in and the results were stellar. This turkey just came out better than I could have ever thought, and I was sweating the timing because people were showing up about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and you know, when you're cooking for a big group, timing is everything, as with most things in life. I'm trying to get the keel bone out, a little more adjustment of the the skeletal components of the turkey. I give up. I leave it in there. It's not coming out. It's not because it's frozen. It's just there's a lot more connective tissue on this size bird, which is about a 13-pound turkey. It came out fine. It's just nice to not have it in there, and that way you can just slice right through the breast without having to navigate any of that keel bone or that breastbone or what have you. I probably should have watched a video on how to do this with a turkey. But anyway, I'm cracking, I'm flattening it, so it's fine. This part's for all you horror movie fiends. But let's talk a minute about the brine. I've already fulfilled the purpose of this video, is to show the struggle of spatchcocking. It wasn't too bad. This brine was made out of iodized salt. I was in the countdown to the Christmas holiday driving around to various supermarkets, and everybody was out of kosher salt. I guess brining is getting more popular thanks to videos like this. Didn't want to use expensive Himalayan pink salt or anything too weird. So I just figured I'd use some cheap table salt. I was at Aldi and they had for 23 cents the cylinder. You know, it looks like Morton's iodized salt, but it was their house brand or whatever. Cup of that, cup of plain sugar, granulated sugar. Yeah, I'm dancing. I look like a clown. And that was it. No fancy peppercorns, allspice berries, no bay leaves, no nothing. Just, and I didn't even heat the water. I literally just put in cold tap water, the salt, the sugar, stirred it up, put the turkey in, and covered it with ice, and that was it. So we're going to go out to the grill. I don't really have much interesting to show you out there, but I will pop up a picture of the bird when it was done, and I'll see you outside. Okay, we're outside. Boy, I just listened to my first recording. I'm using a Logitech USB headset. I sound like poo. I think I got to go back to the blue snowball. Here I am outside at my acorn on the patio. I am plugging in the BBQube. Let's talk about the BBQube for a second. This is the second time I used it. The first time was the unboxing. While it did cook this turkey perfectly, the display on the detachable unit doesn't work, nor does the battery seem to charge. So as soon as the New Year's roll around, I will be giving them a call. I preheated the smoker with a chimney full of Kingsford briquettes, and I did not put any hardwood on there because I didn't want a very strong smoky flavor to this turkey, because I had some brats coming over to eat it, and everybody ate the whole thing and no one said it was too smoky or not smoky enough. So that's just something to keep in mind if you'll be smoking poultry. I did manage to buy a bunch of cowboy briquettes. Very interested in using them. So you see me here futzing with the BBQube. It's because I can't get the display to work. The controls are working and the top unit display is working, but the bottom unit that I just unclicked isn't working. It's not lighting up. That'll be going back. It's too expensive to not function perfectly. I was a little skeptical about what was going on when it wouldn't hold a charge after it had been plugged in most of the day. I think I have a defective unit, or at least partially defective. It does what it's supposed to do. It feeds air to the fire based on the temperature probes that you've got inside. Here's a picture of the turkey. No need to sweat the futzing of the controls too much. And while it is not that mahogany, it's still very light tan. It was perfect. Here is to a great 2019. I hope everyone has great health, success, and perfectly smoked meats. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Can't wait to make the next video. This is Smokin Dave. Peace out.